Welcome everyone to the 44th episode of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. I am your host, Master Mike Ambrose, and I bring the show today some sad news in Hollywood. Ray Liotta, legendary actor, star of probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Goodfellas, passed away at the age of 67. Unknown cause of what happened. It just seemed like, he just shocked everybody. He was in a lot of good movies. Besides Goodfellas, he was in Field and Dreams. He played Shoeless Joe Jackson. He was lastly in Many Saints in Newark, by the way, and which was the Soprano prequel movie. But to me, he'll always be Goodfellas. I still see him. That portrayal of Henry Hill was tremendous. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, what are you doing? Watch it. If you have HBO Max, it's on HBO Max right now, which I have. And if you have HBO Max, just put it on. It's a classic. It's entertaining. It's a riot to watch. Sorry, it's a riot to watch every day. Sorry, I just ate a little while. That's why I just got up from work and I ate something. That's why I'm kind of have like some sauce on my shirt. So, sorry. Yeah, it's a classic movie. His portrayal was tremendous of Henry Hill, the gangster of us. You all know his story. If you look around, everybody knows about the story of Henry Hill and his whole saga in the mob. Also, great. On to better news. One game away, and the Celtics go to the NBA Finals. They beat the Miami Heat last night, up 3-2. They were in Miami, and they come back home to Boston, and they can wrap it up. There you go. Let's go Celtics. Bleed green. They call us green teamers. They call Celtic fans green teamers. I guess I'm one of them. I was a green teamer when I was a kid. When Larry Bird retired, I kind of wasn't as big a Celtic fan. Came back when Garnett was here, but the last couple of years I haven't really been into him. But this last year, with Emi Udoka as coach, he's really turned them around. So I think the Celtics, if they make the finals, which look like they should, they got a good chance. Even against Golden State, who looks like they're about to win against the Dallas Mavericks. If Celtics and Warriors would be a great series, I like to see them beat Curry and Thompson and all those guys. So we'll see how that goes. Quick AEW note. I was watching AEW last night. Sometimes I watch, AEW's, you love it or you don't love it. There's stuff in there that's good. The best thing going is MJF and Wardlow. Without a doubt, that's the best program they got. I know Punk and Page are fighting over the AEW World title, but to me, MJF and Wardlow are the main program. I think that's... You see how Wardlow's getting over right now. MJF's a great heel, and Wardlow's really coming at top. So he's really... Of all the guys in the company, he's like getting over more than anybody. So, it should be interesting. If I had my play with the title, I would have Paige hold the title through this run, through this month, whatever, after Double or Nothing. That way he's beating Danielson, he's beating Cole, he's beating Punk. I squeezed Jericho in there, but I would somehow get the title MJF. Now, MJF, it looks like he could lose to Wardlow. That would hurt his momentum. But I don't know, you can't beat Wardlow right now. It's kind of a toss-up. They don't do triple threats. You can do a triple threat match and get MJF in there and he wins it, kind of. Unless you want to make, like, a transition champion to get the title MJF. I mean, instead of Hangman, but I don't know. I mean, I think MJF and Wardlow could be a main program for the title. I mean, that could be... You could play that storyline out for another year, I think. A chase to Wardlow, chase to the AEW title. It would be good money. It'd be the best money there. I mean, it's an easy story to tell, and you got a guy who's getting over. That's what I would do. Also, we had, WWE, NXT 2.0. They got a show coming up on, it's the In Your House show on the 3rd, I believe. It's on June 3rd, the night on the Saturday night. So that's the night before Hell in a Cell. Which, if the Celtics make the finals, they would play Thursday to Sunday. And Tuesday. They would have plays games on Thursday, Sunday, and Tuesday. So they would be going head to head with a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Finals are starting there anyway, but if the Celtics are on, that's when they would play. So I'd have to adjust my view and see what's going to happen there. Okay. Well, Raw this week was, not same old kind of. They had Becky Lynch beat Asuka, and she's in the triple threat with Bianca Belair and Asuka. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, that was a main takeaway. Cody and Seth their fight. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins their fight. We also had Riddle to kick off the show. challenge out the bloodline. So he's going to go through the bloodline. And it looks like he's going to be challenging Roman Reigns. Randy Orton wasn't on the show. It was Riddle and the Street Profits against Sami Zayn and the Usos, and Riddle and the Street Profits won. Riddle pinned Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's doing some pretty good good stuff here in this thing with the bloodline, and that he's like a utility player, like guys like Miz, Kevin Owens, Ziggler. You know, they're there, they're good at what they do in utility roles. They may not be the top guy, but you've got a good spot for him. Okay. Well, anyway, I gotta get going. It's kind of quiet night. Not much on-site sports locally because, well, the Red Sox are on. But no, I think the Red Sox had the night off. But I'll have to check anyway whether or not, because the Celtics don't play till tomorrow night. They're going head-to-head with SmackDown. So they've gone head-to-head with a W show every night. Monday, Wednesday, and... No, sorry. They've gone head-to-head with the major wrestling shows. Like Raw, Dynamite, SmackDown, NXT. That no one really went that night, even though they're the development of WWE. But they've gone head-to-head with a big wrestling show each night. So that's kind of, if you're a channel surfer, you're going back and forth, so. Now we got Impact's on tonight, New Japan. That's on Access, so. We'll see you then. Like I said, R.I.P. to Ray Liotta. But there was so many great lines. The best scene in Goodfellas with him had to have been, I remember the beginning of the first line said, as far as I can back, I always want to be a gangster. That was a great line at the top. But to me, it's when him and Joe Pesci are doing the funny on. He goes, you're a funny guy. He goes, I'm funny. Joe Pesci goes, I'm funny how? What am I, a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to amuse you? You're funny. Funny how? And Henry Hill, Ray Liotta goes, just that you're funny the way you tell a story. No, I don't know it. And Pesci goes, no, I don't know. You said, how am I funny? What is so funny about me? Tell me what's funny. And then Ray Liotta goes, get out of here, Tommy. And the guy's like, I almost had him, you stuttering. It's great stuff. Great movie altogether. Great story, and Ray Liotta's be missed. All right, everybody. I'll be back to you in a few days or so. Hopefully, when the next show I'm on, Celtics will be going to the NBA Finals. All right, take care. Bye-bye.